Jordan, thank you very much for joining us on talkSPORT Cricket. I feel like I was looking at my TV 3 days ago and you're in Islamabad. We're now here in Antigua. How busy has the last week been for you?
Yeah, it's been hectic for sure. Getting 2 days at home, playing 2 rounds of golf at home and then coming out here. So yeah, lovely little break, but nice to be out here.
And we had the news confirmed today that you are in the test squad for New Zealand. It's been a bit of an open secret that we thought you were going to get a game. What's it like? What are your emotions like now it's confirmed and you know you'll be playing test cricket for England?
Yeah, no different. Obviously, I think that's pretty cool playing for England, and to get an opportunity to play a test match is something I've always dreamt of as a kid. I think family will be a lot prouder than probably I'll be, but I feel like it'll be time to look back in many years and see how much of an achievement that was. But for now, it's about trying to score runs, have fun, and just taking this opportunity.
And what has it been like being around the squad for this whole summer? You've been running the drinks a lot, you've been in the squad for the first time in Sri Lanka, went out to Pakistan, here in the West Indies, now going to New Zealand. Like, how's the learning experience been? Have you felt like you've learnt more being with the international guys than if you'd stayed in domestic cricket?
Yeah, my 6 years of county cricket, I've definitely learnt more in probably the last 6 months than I have in 6 years of county cricket. I think that's more because you're learning from the best players. You're seeing what people are like off the field, on the field. You're seeing what people do to have time away, family time, all that sort of stuff where, you might, as commentators, as media people, that you don't feel like you need, but actually It's massive. It's actually huge to have time off, family time, all that sort of stuff. So to learn from people that have done it for so many years, it's really cool.
And you made a big decision at the start of this year to move from Kent to Essex. You're now sat here with 3 lines on your chest. Do you feel like that choice has now been vindicated and you've kind of got your rewards for that move?
I think so. I think probably maybe some of the Kent supporters probably wouldn't think that, but I feel like if they all thought about it, it probably would be probably right. It was a move I had to do. It was a move that I didn't really want to do, but I felt like for my career it would be the best option. So for now, to have the opportunity to play in all 3 formats for England, that's something I've always dreamt of.
We'll talk a little bit about the New Zealand Test series ahead, and then we'll get onto the white ball series that we're obviously here for. In red ball, you haven't kept massive amounts. When you kind of putting your head down the pillow at night and dreaming of playing Test cricket for England, was it as a wicket keeper, or has this come as a bit of a surprise?
It's a great question. I feel like from the age of 10, when there was no keeper at Kent under 11s, I went, I'll give it a go. For that boy there, he would have definitely thought, I've got a chance to keep for England. But as I've grown up, I've probably been like, I'm probably a better batter than I am keeper. So hopefully I'll, just make a Test debut if I'm lucky. I never thought I would. I didn't think I was good enough at red ball cricket, so to get an opportunity is going to be pretty cool. But I feel like from that 10-year-old boy that started keeping at Kent, he would have definitely liked to keep in a Test match.
And in terms of your kind of long-term thought process for England, is that you being a wicket-keeper batter, or is it you'd actually love to bat 3, 4? What do you see your long-term future in the side being?
I feel like anything to get me in the team. I feel like I would happily keep bat 6, 7. If they asked me to open and keep, I would do it. And also if they just said, okay, well, Smudge is going to keep, you're going to bat 3 or 4, I'll snap the hand off. I'll do anything the team needs. I feel like when you play for England, it's not about yourself. I feel like you do what the team requires, and whatever that is, I'm happy to do.
And then in terms of these 3 Test matches, is it an audition for India and the Ashes? The idea that you're going to walk away with 6 centuries under your belt and go, you've got to pick me?
Wowcher. Well,
I believe in you, Jordan.
Okay, if I get 6 centuries, you can hear it here, I'll retire from international cricket.
Perfect. That's a good deal, actually. Okay. Well, don't do that. Keep batting.
From red ball. If I get 6 centuries on the spin, I'll retire from red ball cricket.
You'll be the greatest player of all time, and we'll talk about you for centuries. But I remember that lad.
Well, everyone will forget about you in about a month. So, everyone will. It just happens. But no, if I get the opportunity and I score runs out there, cool. I haven't looked at whatever series you said after that. It's all about, for me, it's all about how well can I do in that series. How well can I, potentially change a game for England? How about win a Test match, with a run chase or something? I don't really think that far ahead.
And then in terms of the here and now, obviously we've just been talking about you keeping wicket in the Test series.
Yeah.
Phil Salt's got the gloves on behind us. I can assume you're not keeping in these white ball games. You know what your role is in this series.
I haven't been told yet for certain, but I think I'm concentrating on my batting in this series. You know, I've got time. I had time in Pakistan where I've been working hard on my keeping